Do you believe in miracles? I think that's a question for our world today, for the church, for all of us. We're here in this chapel dedicated to two apostles, Peter and Paul, and they believed in miracles. The Catholic Church was established by a group of followers of Jesus of Nazareth who believed in miracles. We live in a time where a lot of people laugh at the idea of miracles. And probably some of you. We live in a time when many people don't believe that anything that science can explain and analyze matters or even really exists. But as members of this school community, I hope when I ask that question, do you believe in miracles? I hope your response was, absolutely. And if not, I encourage you to open your mind and your heart to miracles. Because if we don't believe in miracles, we might as well turn off the lights, walk out of these doors, and not bother coming back. Even many Christian communities don't believe in many of the miracles that we believe in as Catholics. I know many of you aren't Catholic. We have great respect for you and appreciation that you're with us on this journey. But as Catholics, we glory in the miracles. I think a good way of describing dedicated, strong Catholic people, a good way of describing us is miracle people. What is a miracle? By definition, it is basically a suspension of the natural laws that govern us. Sadly, probably more people in today's world believe in the magic of Harry Potter more than they believe in miracles. If I just started to float to the ceiling, many would think, what kind of wizard is in here? And really, the Harry Potters and all of the magic is just a pale, very pale idea of what miracles gloriously, profoundly proclaim to the world. A miracle is, we believe, a suspension of things like gravity or the natural laws of how things work. And if we think about it, God made those laws, and God can suspend them. He doesn't that often. But if you look through Christian history, it's really amazing how many times miracles are manifest. And yet so many still things online, but some sports figure, you probably know him, but he said in some interview, "Do you believe we landed on the moon?" And this sports figure said, "Nope." That's a pretty profound answer. Nope. But I think he speaks for a world today where conveniently people choose not to believe almost anything. Landing on the moon wasn't a miracle. That was a human endeavor at great price. But people choose to believe it was all made up. Many people say exactly the same thing about the Catholic Church. She is broken. She is holy, but also sinful. Here at Gorman, if we're doing our job as a Catholic school, we are opening up the wonder of miracles in your life. Sometimes those officially recognized by the church, but other times the little quiet miracles of God's love accomplishing things that we couldn't do by ourselves. I wanted to focus on these supernatural experiences, and that's what they are, supernatural. We know a lot about superheroes in the world, in movies, and comics, and online videos. But supernatural is something so much more. Real, but a manifestation of the God who created it all. As we all know, even belief in God is not the popular thing. Where are our seniors? Raise your hands, please. I think you're right here. You're very soon. I know the senioritis is probably kicking in pretty strong. You're finishing this fall semester of your senior year. Everyone, we need to brace ourselves. There's going to be an epidemic of senioritis in the spring. But very soon, you will be leaving this community, going off to university, going off to your future, and many people will point to someone dressed like I am this morning and say, that is passé, that is the past, that is worn out, that is not real, ignore it. Be smart and embrace a secular world where no supernatural anything is acceptable. Probably as seniors, some of you have already bought into that foolishness. And you will be immersed in it. We would hope that as seniors of Bishop Gorman Catholic High School, Catholic or not, that you'll go out into that university or college or wherever you're going as one who believes in miracles. And if you don't, if you already decided, as soon as I get out of here, I'm not going to go to that Catholic Mass again. I'm not going to go bother with going to church. If the statistics we look at from the past, I don't think you're an absolutely unique class. If you are, bravo. If you're all believers that say, I'm going to keep this belief. But probably there's some of you that are right there, sitting there right now, are saying, how long is this guy going to talk? How long do I have to put up with this? Well, if it could be about me just talking and finally allowing you to come to believe, I'd talk a long time. But don't worry, I know that it's not up to me. It's not up to any of us individually. By the grace of God, you'll wake up to what is true and real. And if you're already doing your best to embrace that, thank you. Hang on to it. As men, as women, strong in God. Because you're going to need that strength. When even the church is battered by corruption and sin, you hear about that. Don't let that push you away from the miracles. That's what the church is about, really. As far as bureaucratic organizations, it's as bureaucratic as anything. But it's the miracles that keep us going. The miracles is where we began, and the miracles are where we continue. God manifesting Himself to all of us. Where are the sixth graders? I'll pick on y'all next. You're just starting to grow. Thank you for being part of this. You're exploring the wonders of your own life, of growing as young men and women, of changing and growing. Your parents probably have a hard time keeping you in shoes because you're growing all the time. Let your mind and your heart grow as well. Be believers in miracles. Trust and know that what we do here is real. And as we've said so many times, this is the most important hour of your school week. That's why we're dedicated to making sure that if at all possible, if nothing else, we have the Mass. Enter into it, participate with your heart, mind, and soul. If you've got a voice to sing, sing. Sometimes we ask the responses, and it's like it's an empty room. Change that. You're sixth graders, but you can be leaders as well. Because sometimes the seniors need to be reminded of the dedication that you can show as sixth graders. Believe in miracles. Believe they are real. If we believe in miracles, then what we celebrate this morning, Our Lady of Guadalupe, in 1531, Juan Diego, wearing a robe called a tilma, the image of Our Lady of Guadalupe appears miraculously on that tilma. Science can't explain it. You know what happens? When science can't explain something, the scientists ignore it. They don't like those unexplainable answers, those questions that they can't quite scientifically analyze. So they ignore it. And the world today tells us, if it can't be measured and proven scientifically, ignore it. So I suppose that's what we are in the world today as a Catholic community. We're to be ignored. We believe things that many would say are absurd. But I, as a Catholic bishop, I need to be willing to die for what we believe. Because Peter and Paul did, and many that we will hear in a few moments in the Eucharistic prayer, the Thanksgiving prayer of the Mass, many of the people in these windows died for the miracles. We need to ask ourselves. I need to ask myself. I'm a bishop with the fancy cane and a hat and all of that. But it's meaningless if I'm not willing to die for the miracles. why we're here on this planet. And when we forget that, when we forget the miracles, there's no meaning to it all. But as we continue this Mass and celebrate an apparition miraculous in 1531, maybe we can remember what this window represents. One of the original miracles that gave the disciples the strength to form a church. Jesus, who died on the cross, a real flesh and blood man, was more than that. The Son of God, he died, buried, lifeless, no brain activity, and then he rose. That is the original miracle of the church. That's why every Mass is a little Easter, a little celebration of that first miracle. So when you come here every week, I pray that it's not just an endurance, but celebrate the miracles. Believe that supernatural things happen here. In a few moments, bread and wine will be at this altar. And we've told you many times, it becomes Him. A daily miracle in the life of the Catholic community. Do we believe it?